Hello, 6th graders. If you're watching this, that means you are already finished with spelling and that then you got into partners and read chapters 59 and 60 of Maximum Ride. So, you are now ready to listen to chapters 61 and 62. When you're finished with this, then you can work on that homework that was assigned yesterday in Google Classroom. And make sure that you're being quiet and well-behaved for your substitute teacher today. Okay, so here is chapter 61. It said, Jeb and I walked past a bank of computers out of sight of the others. A door in the far wall led into a smaller, less lab-like room, furnished with couches, a table, and chairs, a sink, microwave. Sit down, Max, please, he said, gesturing to the chair. I'll get us some hot chocolate. He said it casually, knowing it was my favorite, as if we were in the kitchen back home. Max, I have to tell you, I'm so proud of you, he said, putting mugs in the microwave. I just can't believe how well you've done. No, I can believe it. I knew you could do it. But seeing you so healthy, so powerful, such a good leader, well, it just makes me so proud. I'm thinking right now that I'm not sure they like Jeb and the way he's talking to Max because everyone just thought that Jeb was dead and he just left them by themselves in the wilderness and then sent erasers after them. And he's talking about how he's so proud of Max. No, I'd be very angry if I was Max. So, the microwave beeped and he set a steaming mug on the table in front of me. We were in the top secret facility in the middle of Death Valley, officially called nowhere on any map. And yet, he managed to produce marshmallows, flopping 2 into my cup. I looked at him steadily, ignoring the hot chocolate, which was making my stomach growl. He paused as if to give me time to reply, then sat down across from me at the table. It was Jeb. My brain finally accepted the inescapable truth. I recognized the fine pink scar on his jawline, the slight bend to his nose, the tiny freckle on his right ear. This was not his evil twin. It was him. He was evil. You must have so many questions, he said. I don't even know where to start. I'm just so sorry about this. I wish I could explain. Wish I could have explained 2 years ago. To you, if no one else. I wish I could explain what I'd give just to see you smile again. How about your head on a stick? But in time, Max, it will all come out. And you'll understand what's happening. That's what I told Angel. I told her that everything is a test, even when you don't know it. That sometimes you just have to do what you have to do, and know it will all be clear later. All of this has been a test. He waved his hand vaguely, as if to encompass my entire experience. I sat there, conscious that my sweatshirt was crusted with blood, that my face hurt, and that I was hungry again. Kale's surprise. And that I had never, ever wanted to kill anyone more, not even last summer when Iggy had shredded my only favorite pair of non-Goodwill pants to make a fuse long enough to detonate something from 50 feet away. I said nothing. I had no expression on my face. He glanced at me, then at the closed door. Max, he said, with a new tone of urgency in his voice. Max, soon some people will come in to talk to you, but I need to tell you something first. That you are the devil incarnate? Something I couldn't tell you before. Something I thought I'd have time to prepare you for later. He looked around as if to make sure no one else could hear. Guess he was forgetting all of our surveillance lessons about hidden mics and heat sensors that can see through walls and long-distance listening devices that could pick up a rat sneeze from half a mile away. The thing is, Max, he said, tons of heart-wringing emotion in his eyes, you're even more special than I always told you. You see, you were created for a reason, kept alive for a purpose, a special purpose. You mean besides seeing how well insane scientists could graft avian DNA into a human egg? He took a breath, looking deep into my eyes. I coldly shut down every good memory I had of him, every laugh we'd shared, every happy moment, every thought that he was like a dad to me. Max, that reason, that purpose is, you are supposed to save the world. Dun dun dun. Okay, chapter 62. Okay, I couldn't help it. My jaw dropped open. I shut it again quickly. Well, this would certainly give weight to my ongoing struggle to have the bathroom first in the morning. Oh, by the way, we are on the first page of chapter 62, so if you're not following along, you need to turn to page 62. Chapter 62, page 186 in this book. Okay. I can't tell you much more than that right now, Jeb said, looking over his shoulder again. But I had to let you know the size of what we're dealing with, the enormity, the importance. You are more than special, Max. You're preordained. You have a destiny that you can't imagine. Maybe I can't imagine it because I'm not a complete nutcase. Max, everything you've done, everything you are, everything you can be, is tied to your destiny. Your life is worth the lives of thousands. The fact that you are alive is the most important thing anyone has ever accomplished. It was as if he was expecting a gushing response. He was going to wait a long time. He sighed heavily, not taking his eyes off me, disappointed at my lack of excitement over hearing that I was the Messiah. It's okay, he said with sad understanding. I can barely imagine what you must be feeling or thinking. It's okay. I just wanted to tell you myself. Later, others will come to talk to you, after you've had a chance to think about this, to realize what it could mean for you and the others. But for now, don't say anything to the rest of the flock. It's our secret, Maximum. Soon the whole world will know, but not just yet. I was getting very good at saying nothing. He stood up and helped me from my chair, a solicitous hand under my elbow made my flesh crawl. We walked in silence back to the row of crates, and he unlatched mine and waited patiently for me to crawl inside. Such a gentleman. Latching it behind me, he leaned down to give me one last meaningful look. Remember, he whispered, trust me. That's all I ask. Just trust me. Listen to your gut. Well, how many times I heard him say that? I wondered contemptuously as he walked away. Right now, my gut was telling me I wanted to take his lungs out with a pair of pliers. You okay? Angel asked anxiously, pressing her little face to the side of her cage. I nodded, and met Fang's and Nudge's eyes across the way. I'm okay. Everyone hang tough, okay? Nudge and Angel nodded, concerned, and Fang kept staring at me. I had no idea what he was thinking. Was he wondering if I was a traitor? Was he wondering if Jeb had managed to turn me, or if I had been in league with Jeb from the beginning? He would find out soon enough. Alright, so now we're at chapter 63, so we're going to stop for the day. Put your bookmarks in there. Should be on page 188 of the gray book. And then you may go ahead and work on the things assigned to you in Google Classroom. The first one that needs to be completed is searching for a theme. It's that Doc Hub page about themes with your own story that you liked with characters and setting and that. Get that done first, turn it in. When you're done with that, then move on to your fractured fairy tale. Make sure you focus on point of view because that's what the lesson's over, not just your characters and your setting. Okay? All right. See you tomorrow.